Let's talk about Juxtaposed, a YouTuber who recently redesigned YouTube itself. Her video blew up, even catching MKBHD's attention. And now YouTube's actual designers know about it. Her suggestions were just brilliant. The kind of stuff that makes you go, why didn't YouTube think about this? No, seriously. Why didn't they? How can a company worth billions of dollars struggle with basic design details? To answer this question, I spent hours spiraling through tech articles, Reddit threads and tweets, because that's how I do research. And if I was a clickbaity YouTuber, I'd say something like, what I found will shock you. But honestly, it's not shocking, it's just really interesting. Okay, so here is what I found from researching. So first of all, let's start with this one guy. Let's call him Chad for now. He wants to launch a new product. And Chad gets the green light and starts hiring like crazy. Engineers, designers, PMs, all of it. Some of them internally and some of them externally. And then next, they work like crazy on the product, trying to go to the market very fast. And if it's a hit, Chad and some team members might get a promotion. After the launch, things break, of course, because software. Someone has to stick around to fix bugs and improve stuff. But here's the catch. Fixing bugs doesn't get you the promotion. So let's introduce another person here. Let's call him Peter, who is an engineer. Peter works his butt off making the product actually usable. But 5 years later, Peter's like, okay, I've done all the hard stuff, where's my promotion? But it turns out that in order to get a promotion at Google, you don't need to just fix bugs and actually make the products useful. No, who cares about that? They only care about you launching the big next thing. And that begs the question, who is then left maintaining the product? Well, only the people that don't care about promotions or don't know the system yet. So this means that we have this cycle here. You launch a new product, some people get promotions. The people that stick will not get promotions, so at some point, if they want that, then they will go on to another product. And all of this just leads to the situation where all of the most ambitious people don't stick around to actually make the product useful after launch. And this cycle has consequences. Google's graveyard of all failed products is so infamous that there's even a site for it called Killed by Google. So rest in peace Stadia, Google+, and countless others. And you might think, sure, but who cares about this? But it turns out that actually a lot of consumers actually care a lot about this. If you're, for example, considering buying a game console and you see that Google is launching Stadia, you're like, cool, that is what I will get. But then, after only 3 years, Google is just like, you know what, it doesn't have enough success, so therefore we will kill off the product. And a obvious reason why they want to kill it and they don't have enough success is because, well, all of the good people have actually left the product to work on new products in order to get promotions. You see the problem? And this turns into a very vicious cycle, because then the next time that a consumer might be considering getting a Google product, they're like, no, you know what? Last time they just killed it off after a few years, they're probably going to do the same again. And this means that even less people will start adopting the products, and then that will lead to more product failures. This is one of the biggest things I hear from ex-Google employees. They are really tired of the promotion system because it's basically impossible to be promoted unless you're working on these brand new, very marketed products. So you might be thinking at this point, okay, so Google has some problems in how they organize themselves, but what does this have to do with YouTube and why they haven't designed the site so well? Well, imagine that you are an ambitious designer. You are not spending your days ensuring that icons are consistent or that buttons work the same way across YouTube, because those are definitely not the things that are going to get you promoted. You are probably going to want to work on big new features like shorts or community posts or maybe some new AI tools, because that is what gets you noticed. It doesn't matter how good quality of work you are producing if it's not on the things that the execs will notice. And this means for an ambitious designer who wants to get promoted, stuff like polishing the YouTube and making sure the icons are the same across devices, those are definitely not the things that you want to spend your time on. And this is even though a company like Google is known for being very data-driven and looking at how can different design changes result in more usage. And that is why a designer like Juxtaposed can come with these fresh eyes, pointing out all the tiny things that should have been obvious, but are just not being done. Juxtaposed redesign is a reminder of what happens when you are not bogged down by corporate incentives. She didn't need to worry about promotions or quarterly OKRs. She's just focused on making YouTube better, and that's the beauty of it. So next time you're wondering why a big company as big as YouTube or Google don't just fix the obvious, remember, the best ideas often come from people outside of the system, people who aren't stuck in chasing promotions and navigating bureaucracy. I am personally very interested in how organization design reflects the products that are being built. So if that is something that you would like to hear more about in a future video, please let me know in the comment below. I got my 8th subscriber in the last video and I'm really proud of that. So I really hope that you want to stick around for future videos. And please leave a like, it really means a lot to me, honestly. I got 4 likes on my last video and that meant the world. And yeah, every one of your likes really means a lot to me.